We are at a ghost town along Silver Creek, and they call this ghost town, I'm just trying to think of the name, but Kong something, Kong City or something to that effect. And the town boasted 3,000 people around 1866, and all that remains is the old jail and, of course, this beautiful scenic area. I have been searching for Sasquatch prints, and of course you guys see there's a lot of indentations from sneakers and things like that. But as I was walking, I had found so far 3 prints with toe impressions. One doesn't seem to be very large, but the other 2 seem to be fairly large prints. I'm going to show you guys this because this is an example. You can see that there's toe impressions. It's kind of wide on the, right here, and it gets a little thinner, but it goes down almost an inch. You know, you could definitely see it. It's a very wide track, which makes me believe, it's a lot bigger than my hand, makes me believe it could possibly be a Sasquatch print, just because we have the toe impressions. I found along this path here, where you see here, but over there by the tree, which is a little island near the creek, the sand gets soft. I found 2 other toe and barefoot impressions. One was much larger than this one. Maybe an adult and an adolescent hike through here along the creek. But it's a very secluded area. And actually, I will show you guys the name of this town once we get up here. But the Silver Creek, I believe, intersects with Wolf Creek. And you have snow up on that mountain, which means that these altitudes are in excess of 8 to 9 to 10,000 feet. So we are definitely up in the mountains. And I have to watch it with this trail because it's very narrow and I could fall at any time. There are mines in this area. There's a road that goes here. It might be better to take the truck. But there is about 4 mines. I haven't located them yet, which means I'm going to come back for a second trip. And when I come back for a second trip, I will find the mines, unless I find something on the way home where there's another ghost town site. Up the road from here is an old chimney, or, you know, probably part of a kiln. And there were some mine tailings, so mining out here in these mountains was a way of life, and these towns built their life around these mountains, and they mined, and the mines obviously are in the area. It's going to take time to find them. They're a little bit off the road. This here, what you have is the remains of an old jail. It's fenced off, so they're definitely not going to let you in. But this is just another example of what we found in the area. And of course, we're going to put, I believe, Centerville, and we're going to go ahead and put this one together as one, group it all together, because the same creek where we found tracks is going to run further down into the mountains where we'll be going next. You have some cathedral-like rock formations. And then, of course, here, you know, you have a little wood plaque, not much. There it is, Kongsberg. Historic Silver Mountain City, Kongsberg, Silver Boomtown, 1866. The population was 3,000. All that remains is a city jail. There is an old mining house, mill site, and like I said, chimney down this road. And then you got the jail site right here, the creek down there, the wilderness all around us, as you can see. And this is an area where Bigfoot has been sighted, has been seen. There's some mines in the area. I don't know if we can get them and check them out. It may be a whole entirely different adventure and excursion, as we'll have to hike in and go on in to get some pictures and prints and tracks and things of that sort of the mine, because Sasquatch could be living in some of these mines out here. If not caves, if not cliffs way above everybody. And if they are, we'll never see them, because they are just so well elusive in this foliage and in these Sierra Mountains in the Tiobe National Forest. This is Lord Rick of the Paranormal and Ghost Society, giving you a full report on Sasquatch in the Kongsberg, Centerville area of the Sierra Nevadas. And we did get 3 tracks which are suspicious. They have toe imprints, they are wide, they are long, they vary in size, which leads me to believe that they are 2 separate creatures. I do believe that this would be a major route. They would take this river and follow it up into these higher cliffs where they could work their way up the side of the mountain, which probably there are no humans, there are no houses, there are no roads up in those mountains. And those mountains right there look like from, I could see like a cave. If you, let me zoom in, but there's a cave up in the cliffside. And Sasquatch, I mean, you guys can clearly see it now. Sasquatch, that is a full cave. And Sasquatch is very capable of getting into places like that. We cannot. But I do believe that cave in the cliff face would be a plausible cause for something like Sasquatch. And I believe he'd come down from the cave, cross the river. Thus is where, how, and where you get your Sasquatch prints. We're doing cryptozoology investigations. Check us out sometime. We have a bird here. Look how beautiful that bird is. Oh, yeah. That is a, what is that, a red? It's yellow and red. And look at that. This is a Mother Nature area. And we'll keep you guys posted. It's Lord Rick giving you a full report for the Paranormal Ghost Society. Your gateway to the Sierra Nevadas.